Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. We are starting the video against the popular Elixir Golem deck that is everywhere now. I think I face out of 10 matches, I think I face at least 3 matches. It's very popular with Pump, Elixir Golem, Night Witch and Skeleton King. It's a very good match for us, but we have to be very careful because um, the Evo Skellies and the Evo Bats. We need to use our Egant defensively in some occasions in this matchup. The good thing is it's pretty hard for them to kill our Egant unless they have, of course, the Evo Skeletons, which counters it pretty well. But we can kill them. It's very hard to kill them, to be honest, but it's possible if we barbar exactly at the time they use the Evo Skellies, but at the bridge, because if it's not the bridge, we could as well kill them with bowling Nado, but it's very hard. The Evo Skellies is the nightmare of this match, but everything else should be pretty easy to deal with. Evo bats are not as scary because Ijan killed them pretty easy. Um, yeah, we have to be very careful to not give good value arrows, not placing the archers near the tombstone, or first playing the archers and then the tombstone. Here he splits that. I thought he was going to support the other lane, but thankfully he didn't. And yeah, here we are going to, I don't know what was that push. And here he's kind of dead, to be honest, because, well, not dead, but he defended, but he spent a lot of elixir. Here I'm not really sure if it was a good play to ignore those pumps. I honestly, sometimes you have to kill them, but sometimes you have to ignore them. I don't think you should ignore them because that will allow them to make big pushes like this. If you think they can defend, well, then go ahead. I feel like that, but these crazy pushes with a lot of junk in there. This is crazy, but with Tombstone, Watchers, and especially Bowler, this should be pretty easy to defend since they are filling us with elixir. Yeah, that's what I talk about. Here he's dead, of course. He cannot defend this push. And yeah, this is a very good match for us, I'm going to admit. Here we take the tower and GG. Let's go to the next match. So yeah, here we're facing against a good player, very good player, 200 in the world. And he's playing pigs. That is not a good match because they got earthquake as well. But let me tell you, this was not your regular pigs earthquake deck. I mean, he had pigs and earthquake, but he didn't have the Royal Delivery, which is huge. That is very, very huge. And had Little Prince instead of Archer 2, which in my opinion is easier to play against LP since I have Bowler. Archer Queen, even though I get more lightning value from it, I think it gets more value if they play well because the only thing I can kill it properly is my lightning and the Yang. Here I activate my King Tower, not the best way to be honest. I'm going to learn better how to activate and take the most as many picks as possible. But yeah, here we are. We have a very bad start in this game, to be honest, but don't worry guys, you will see how the match turns out. Here we use I think I wait, yeah, Bowler. Since he used Bowler, I go, sorry, LP, I use Bowler. uh, Pretty normal play, here I knew I do the Tombstone anti-earthquake and I use Evo Archers. Those Evo Skellies in my opinion were bad because I can easily kill them with Barbaro. I would suggest to use them in defense actually and maybe get a counter push with them because if he split them, I can go tornado and kill them as well. Here I prepare my bowler for his picks, which are coming, and go tombstone anti earthquake. But this was not really good because the that knight is tanking a lot, and I didn't want to use archers, but I used them anyway at the last moment. He's got the the Tesla instead of the Bond Tower, which is not as bad as having the Bond Tower because Tesla dies faster to lightning. But I think it's a good defensive building for my Yang still, and they cycle very quickly. Here he got a lot of damage. I mean, picks, I don't know, you can spend 6, 7, 8 elixir, but at least one gets a hit always. Here I got a good lightning, but still that Yang is not, it's not going to break through a lot, to be honest. Here I have a good push, and I was saying, why don't he use the Royale delivery, right? That would defend that pretty easily, but then I noticed that he was not using it. I don't know for well, it could be for the night that for the night that he didn't use the Royal delivery, and I was glad, to be honest. I was pretty glad he used Equine defense. His my internet was lagging a bit, sorry. And Bowler here is clutching a lot with that damage. That was huge damage, and we are literally in same possibilities of winning now. He started playing very good, but he was I don't know, his quality of gameplay was getting very bad by the time. It happens to me, to be honest, as well. I don't know why. Sometimes you get like demotivated when you get damaged, something like that. That was happening to him as well. Here that I like here I got Tombstone that in that placement because I knew he didn't have Earthquake, and that was a good defense. I Lightning that, very good, amazing, and Tornado. And this was almost, yeah, the ability, but this at this point I think it was GG because of that damage. A little damage for my jam, but still good enough. He had to change lanes, which is not ideal for him, to be honest, but GG. We played pretty well that one. See you in the next one.